Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. In this video, I'm going to introduce a new collection from Simon Hurley called Beautiful Blooms. This is so pretty for the spring. Every single flower and butterfly, ladybug, dragonfly, all of the images have a die. I love that. I am an affiliate. There are links below for you to click on and place an order. When you do that, I receive a small commission, and that's at no cost to you. So thank you so much for all your support. And this come out pretty. Very elegant white on white. So our sentiments are hello friend, thinking of you, hugs, just a note, you are beautiful, believe in yourself, I love you, and like flowers, friendships bloom and grow more beautiful with time. That's a beautiful sentiment for the inside of the card. I wanted to tell you, now my dies always come in samples, but there's every single stamp has a die. Every single one. I'm not going to take them all out of here, but they are just lovely. Like, let's see, this one goes here. This one goes with that. Each and every one, even the greenery, has dies. Simon thinks of everything for us, right? I think that's wonderful. Okay, I'm also using the arches today. And what I've done is I've layered my arches and I've cut two of them and then glued them together just to give it a little bit of dimension. Now let me show you something with this card. I glued my arch on and then I ran it through the embossing folder, which is a 3D embossing folder from the Flowers and Foliage Garden Collection by Wendy VECCHI. And I just love this. You can use this. You'll want this because you can use it all the time throughout the entire spring, summer. I think it's just beautiful. And what the greatest thing about this is you don't have to worry about anything being straight in here. It could be a little bit off, and but because of the design, the way it is, you don't have to worry about it. And that is so wonderful for me. So I really love this embossing folder. But on this card, I'm going to emboss this piece, but I'm not going to emboss my arches. This way then they will stand out. So I love that. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, we want to get a piece. First of all, the card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I do use Neenah white cardstock. My layering piece is 5 1/4 by 4. We want to use the small arch on this one, because then this will layer and be right on top of there. It will be beautiful on that card. So let's go ahead and bring in the platinum right here, and just follow your sandwiches on your cutting machine. And I want to place this arch to the left, okay, of my paper. I'm going to use my grid here on my magic mat. I like a magic mat. You want to leave enough room down here so that your arch won't go off of your paper. Now let's go ahead and cut this. Just like that. And remember, that's the little one. We cut it with the little arch. Or smaller. It doesn't matter, whichever size arch you want to use, because your arches might differ if you wanted to use a different flower, you know, because this flower right here is bigger, so you might want to, you know, make bigger arches. So, but remember, when you cut it, use the smaller one. Now we'll want to emboss this. So my sandwich for 3D embossing is A, the embossing folder with the paper, and an adapter plate D. So let's do that. We're going to put this right here, and like I said, I'm just going to lay it down. It doesn't matter. Embossing plate D for 3D, and let's go ahead and run this through. There we go. Just like that. I love it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Now, if you did this in a color, you could take some white ink and go over the top of it. There's so many possibilities with this embossing folder. You're going to want this for the spring and summer. Okay, now let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I'll put my cutting plates back on here because that's what we'll do next. And let's go ahead and use my arch. Okay, so I cut 2 of these. Like I said, I just layered these up, just cut 2 and glued them together. Now this will fit right over top of that perfectly. Isn't that wonderful? Let's go ahead and glue that on right now. Just like that. I want to make sure that it's here at the bottom. Okay. Just kind of work it around so that you don't see any of the embossed pieces behind. Let that glue take hold there just for a second. There we go. Just like that, okay? And we're going to put this on this card in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to bring in my Misty here because I want to go ahead and do some stamping. So I want to use a little pink ink right here and then some black right here. Let me get that ink. In fact, I think I'm going to just go ahead and use some Lisa Hortons, that fruit salad shimmer for this one right here. That it might be a little bit of a, well, yeah, a little pinky orange, but I think it'll look really pretty. I think I used a flat color, flat pink on the other one, but I had that ink over there and I thought, ooh, let me go ahead and use this. I just re-inked this and I see that I don't like the way that looks right there. So sometimes when you re-ink you get like a blob, right? So let's go ahead and clear that. If it comes out okay. Oh, it did come out okay. Okay, let's go ahead and ink that up again. I wasn't sure if it would because, like I said, I just re-inked this, and sometimes it just gets like a little bit too much. I'm just going to take this right here. I love this. I actually need to get another ink pad. I've used it so much. And I'm going to just close that. See how we do. Yeah. Oh, that didn't stamp. That's too low. Okay. We'll have to move this little guy. No problem. But this is perfect. So we use that for our flower. And I'm just going to turn this upside down actually. And I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. Let's try to put it the right way so we can read it. Well, I wouldn't think it would matter at that point, right? Ooh, let's take this off, because we don't want to get black on our existing flower. And I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Now I'm going to ink that up again. And see, this one I'll cut out with the Franz frames. You guys know I use those Franz frames a lot. Especially this little rectangle. So cute. Oh, that's coming out nicely. Okay, that's perfect. All right, now, I had another piece under there to stamp on, but we've done quite well right here. So I'm going to remove that and get rid of our Misty here. And this ink, cover that, and my black ink. Alright, wonderful. Now let's just do a little bit of coloring here. It's very simple. I'm still using my blends because that's what I have. Use whatever, maybe alcohol markers that you want, or you can also use any type of pencils. I just use these because this is what I've got. There we go. Little greenery. Let's put a little yellow. I'm going to do light yellow first. Into here. And I'm going to go ahead and color the entire flower. Here we go. Very simple coloring, no big deal on this. You can even use markers if you wanted to. Color this guy right here. And let's just keep going. And then I'll add some pink to it. And then we'll go over with a darker yellow, just to give it dimension. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to come in with some pink. First I'm going to use this little nib tip, and I'm going to take and I'm going to kind of color all of these lines. And as you see, I'm not taking pains with this at all. Okay, I'm just coming out here. They're kind enough to give us things to draw on. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing what they told us to do right here. Okay, and just a little pink right there. Okay, put that one there. Now a little bit of a darker yellow, and now I'm going to come in and I'm going to color and pull that pink out with it. I'm just going to make that a little darker. I think this flower is coming out a lot different than the one that I showed you. As I said, it does not matter. Leave that one light. But as you see, I'm just kind of, any alcohol markers will just activate ink and then blend it into itself. Should I leave them two different colors? I think I will. I'm going to come back in to this one with the lighter one. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pull out that pink, tone it down just a little bit. And now we have some beautiful flowers with some beautiful coloring. Just like that. And now this down here I'm just going to do in the pink just to kind of help the other flowers. I'm not going to shade anything on this. And honestly, guys, I am not an artist. I'm a crafter. So I just kind of follow the lines, color in. And my cards are simple. They're not complicated. I just like to craft. At least I don't think they're complicated. I don't know. Somebody might say, wow, they are really complicated. Come in here. Just like that. I'm going to bring a little pink here into the middle. Come out here. And just wherever they've put these petals, I'm coloring. Let's color that in. think that looks fantastic. You know, I think I colored that in on the other one, but I'm going to leave it white on that because I think that's the way that that goes. Okay, and then we have Hello Friend. Let me move these out of the way. And let's go ahead, bring our platinum back in, and do a little die cutting. Our wonderful die for our pretty flower. Just beautiful. Now, if you're worried about anything slipping around, you can use, I've got some of the Best Ever Craft tape here from Spellbinders, just a little piece. But we don't have to worry about anything picking up here like foil. You can go ahead, line it up, take your time, just tape it. And now we're going to put Hello Friend right here. I'm going to tape that down also. Good. Roll it through. And let's see how we did. Oh, came out beautiful. Absolutely. Hello Friend. And our pretty flower. Just like that. Oh, I love that. Isn't that nice? And honestly, there's nothing major there that I've done. Like I said, you can do watercoloring, you can do markers, pencils, use what you have. Okay, let me put this over here. And let's come back to our card. So first what I want to do, I thought about putting this down flat, but I don't want to do that. I want to pop it up. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of my strips here. Just going to kind of use these guys and I'm throwing away in the trash can as I go so that I don't have an enormous mess when I'm through. Because let me tell you, this craft room can get, whew, it can look like a tornado came through it in no time, right? I know, and I know your alls can too. I think, oh, I thought that would fit right there. I think I'll cut just a little bit of it off. We'll put that here. And I'm going to put this up here. And then like one right here. Because of the arch, you kind of want to support it, right? Because you don't want this to weaken and then bulge in, right? Just like that. Not to waste this. I'll just put it right here. I think we're good. Okay. Now on the back of Hello Friend, I'll go ahead and use some of the Spellbinders. I need to order more of these. I love them. But I have some also from scrapbook.com that I need to run through also. I think these are cute because the edges are rounded. I'll put that aside. And now I'm going to put this right here. Remember, this is 5 1/4 by 4. So we're going to have a little bit of a border. Not that much of a border. Well, we might be committed. Yes, I think we are. Okay. So there we go. And we're going to put Hello Friend up here. And then we're going to take some foam squares, put them on our flower. One here and a little one. Let's see if a full-size little one will fit right there. Wonderful. Put those away. And now we're going to put this right here in the center. And it's just going to look gorgeous. Just like that. So pretty. And I want this on top of my arch. And I love the way that the arch is white. See, and I didn't emboss it like I did this one. Now let's go ahead and add some rhinestones, something sparkly, into the middle of our flowers. And let's see. Right here. Right here. And then let's get a medium kind of one in here. Or a smaller one right there. So 3 little stones. And here is our card. How wonderful did that come? Came out so pretty, right guys? I love the arches, the embossing folder, but these flowers are beautiful. Look for me to do more videos with Simon's wonderful collection, Beautiful Blooms. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.